Do you have any plans for the full moon? Stay tuned, let's talk about it. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video by Pam Society. I'm Cherie, and today I want to talk about the final full moon of 2019. Can you believe it? The final. So 2019 is almost over. This year for me kind of flew by really quickly, so now I'm kind of trying to catch up because I feel like there's so much that I wanted to do before the year was over, and boom, it's here. So the final full moon is going to happen on December 12th. And this is called the cold moon by Native Americans because, as you know, December is a cold month. So this is kind of that time when they feel the really cool night starting to happen. For others, it's also known as the long night's moon because it's occurring right before the winter solstice. So for pagans and older Europeans and older traditions, it was known as the long night's moon. The day after, which is December 13th, there is going to be the Geminid meteor shower. Unfortunately, because it's right after the full moon, we're not going to get to see a lot of it because the moon's going to be so bright, even though there's going to be so much meteor activity and meteor showers, that it's going to be kind of a bummer that we won't get to see it as well. As we go into that full moon, the full moon will actually be a full moon in Gemini, and I'm a Gemini, so this one like kind of really is reflective for me. Gemini are the twins, and so it's all about finding a balance, a duality, but also an independence in all of this. So that's something you can reflect on while you're doing any workings for the full moon. Especially because this is the last full moon of the year. So taking in all the stuff that over the years or what you want for the future, or even combining them somehow and putting that into whatever ritual you're working on or whatever magic or spell you want to do, and keeping that in your mind and on your heart as we go into the new year. So this is also that time for self-reflection, because even though it is the twin energy, there's also an independence that you want in it as well. And this is, you know, personal self-reflection for yourself, which can be kind of hard, especially during this time of year. Like the holidays can go either way for people. It could either bring lots of joy and happiness and so much busy stuff going on because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of social activities, or it could be opposite where there's not a lot going on, or you don't want to be bothered with too many things. So it's finding a balance and learning more about yourself within all of this. So find strength, find a balance, and go with that Gemini energy of wanting to learn things and do things and spontaneity. Shoot for the stars, go for it if that's what you feel like doing. So as we balance out and leave the full moon, the Geminid meteor shower, we head into the winter solstice, which is December 21st-ish. This is that time of year where it's the longest night of the year. So during the summer solstice, we have the longest day, and during the winter solstice, we have the longest night. So when you go out there, you'll notice that it gets dark a little bit earlier, but it also stays dark a little bit longer. So you'll notice, depending on where you are, that whatever time the sun used to rise, it's not rising that soon, and that's because the way the earth tilts on its axis and it rotates as it's rotating around the sun, what side you're getting light on. So this also depends on what part of the world you're in. So what I'm talking about is for the people in the Northern Hemisphere. Keeping that in mind, this is that transitional time that we're taking with, depending on whatever you believe, this liminal space. The ancestors' time is shifting away, and we're heading towards the maiden time, the new beginnings, new growth, new changes. That time is coming, and so that's something we want to keep in our minds as we're thinking about the new season coming, the new year, and lots of new things happening. So just relax, enjoy yourself, and do a little bit of planning, but also keeping in mind what's going on, and we'll all be fine. Also, I ask if you would like to send a little bit of extra love out there to people who may need it, to the universe. We're all connected in some way, and so this time can be challenging for some people, and we just want to let them know that we love everybody, and if you can help out somewhere, feel free to do so. Also, if you find it in yourself to be giving, we take donations. I'll send a link down below. And we also have a Kiva team for Pan Society if you'd like to join that, and I'll link that down below as well. If you have any special plans going on with this full moon or with the winter solstice, comment down below. Let me know what you're doing. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another Pan video.